It's time. We're back, baby. New Japan Pro Wrestling. Episode 3. No, 4. I forget that because I did a double when it first came out. Because I love booking this so much. So, be warned, this might turn into an extra long episode where I actually do the full tour, including the King of Pro Wrestling and the brand new show, which is going to be for the UK fans. As you know, we've got Destruction in the USA as a part of the Destruction shows, which is Destruction in America. We're going to have a show for Britain as well every year, and that's going to be the Global League, which is going to be live from the UK. But we're going to start off tonight in a decent pre-show match. Suzuki Gun defeated Jushin Liger and Tiger Mask in 8 of 3 when Taka Mishuki defeated Jushin Liger by pinfall. The Mishuki Diver. Suzuki Gun make defense number 5 of their IWGP Tag Team Heavyweight Tag Team titles. Tashi was in Sobo's injury. Tiger Mask IV 78, Jushin Thunder Liger 67, Tashi 68, and Toi Mizuki got a 68 as well. No work appearance, 7-3 B-, not bad. And am I excited for New Japan Kingdom? Hell yes I am. I'm excited for the Wrestle Kingdom. Oh, I can't wait for that, baby. And guess what? It's only 2 days away. I'm not watching it live because that means it's light at 7 o'clock in the morning. So I'm going to I've got things to do that day, so I ain't getting up at 7 o'clock in the morning to watch it. But I will be watching it on the day, don't you worry about that. But in the pre-show, I've had decent wrestling. We didn't have much heat. War Machine and Guerrillas of Destiny defeated the British Invasion and London Wyatt in 6-0-23. In 6-23, when Hanson defeated Jay Styles by pinfall the spin kick. Turns the ring next to Bennett and Charles Bovenots. Tamatonga 55, Tongarua 53, Hanson 50, Roman Reigns 47, Rob Lynch 58, James Davis 49, Nick Aldis 61, and Stu Bennett 75. No work appearance. I am going to have to bring in another heavyweight, or I'm in the middle of bringing another heavyweight in. The problem is, I haven't been able to sign them just yet. So the roster is a bit out of kink tonight, if that makes any sense. So my entire roster is out of kink. Excuse me a second while I FaceTime the missus. There we go. An extremely short pre-show match. Will Ospreay, Johnny Japan, Jay Lethal and Adam Cole defeated Jeff Hardy, Marty Scurll, Ricky Knight Jr., Ricochet and Elias in 4:42. Hence why Elias was in this match. When Johnny Japan defeated Ricochet by pinfall with a Moonlight Driver, 67C+. Johnny Japan debuted his cocky gimmick. It's going to very good. Johnny Japan was real off his game. Ricky Knight was real off his game. The announced quality, the colour come together match a boost. So yeah, Johnny Japan's arrived. Ladies and gentlemen, a new lightweight is in the company, and he's called Johnny Japan. I nicked the idea because he's called Johnny Impact in Impact, so it's New Japan Pro Wrestling, so I couldn't call him Johnny Wrestling, which was tempting. So I call him Johnny Japan. He might change to Johnny Wrestling next week. Adam Cole 55, Jado 49, Jay Lethal 65, Johnny Japan 61, Will Ospreay 63, Elias 48, Ricochet 72, Ricky Knight Jr. 54, Marty Scurll 66, Jeff Hardy 63, Ricochet in Rumble and Performance, good old Ricochet 67C+. This pre-show is doing quite well, to be honest. You wait until the main card. The main card's going to blow the roof off this place. We've got 2 huge debuts tonight in 2 huge debut matches. Believe you me, they're big. See, what I like about this, doing New Japan over like WWE, TNA and all action wrestling and Fallen Star, is you tell the stories from the in-ring action. And that's what I love. But in the pre-show, I've had decent wrestling with a little heat. Toru Yano, Yoshitatsu, Ethan Carter III, and Eli Drake. I cannot do it without doing how he does it in TNA, I don't know why. Defeated Connors, Ted DiBiase, Juice Robinson, and Michael Elgin in 5:54 when Toru Yano defeated Connors by pinfall the Yukusumi. Minori and that's the commentary. Eli Drake 49, Ethan Carter III 61, Yoshitatsu 62, Toru Yano 63, Elgin 61, Juice Robinson 52, Ted DiBiase Jr. 49, and Connors 51. Yoshitatsu in performance and Connors in performance. Good old Connors, a 61C. Well done, Joseph. Ignore that. In a decent pre-show match, Sanada defeated Samoa Joe in 748 by pinfall the German suplex. Mojo 77, Sonada 59. No work improvements. I'm definitely going to be pushing Samoa Joe with a 77. Jeez. Samoa Joe's going to be bloody holding the IWGP title by next year, probably. That is a joke, by the way. Al Samurai only got 46, so he won't be. But in a decent pre-show match, Kevin Steen and Togi Makabe defeat Al Samurai and Tomoishi. And Kevin Steen defeat Al Samurai by pinfall the package power drivers here on a one-night deal. Samurai is the weakness and Shunaki after the performance. Tomoishi 75, Al Samurai 46, Togi Makabe 80, Steen 78. No work improvements. Don't expect him to come back. I know who I'm signing. In a decent match, Braun Strowman defeated Bad Luck Fale in 12:34 by pinfall the Big Splash. Bad Luck Fale 56, Braun Strowman 57. No work improvements of 58C. Giving Braun Strowman that important win because I need to push the living crap out of him. In a decent match, Killer Elite Squad defeated the Bullet Club in 12:57 when Davey Boy defeated Luke Gallows by pinfall the Killer Bomb at 69C. Kyle Anderson 69, Luke Gallows 61, Lance Archer 64, Davey Boy 63. Davey Boy flying Lance in performance, not bad at all. Believe me, we're now building up to Wrestle Kingdom in a faster way than possible. So do expect me to continue right the way through October. I'm calling it now. The entirety of October will be in this episode, even though I'm not meant to. I'm just going to turn 2 episodes into 1 episode like I did last time. Because I have so much fun recording this. And I only have to do All Action Wrestling after this, so I've got the time. Whereas with like Falling Star and TNA, it takes a lot longer to set up a show because you've got to do angles. There will be angles on this tour, but they won't be, they're not as common. And I'm trying to stick to how New Japan's booked in real life. In above, had decent wrestling, but didn't have much heat. Sami Callihan, Kushida, and Angelico defeated the UK Takeover. Rockstar Spud, Neville, Mark Andrews in 12:21 when Angelico defeated Mark Andrews by pinfall with a Superman senton. So yeah, these 3 have joined the UK Takeover. Generico 60, Kushida 68, Sami Callihan 55, Mark Andrews 58, Neville 75, and Rockstar Spud 63. Sami Callihan improving performance. It seemed like these guys weren't doing a lot, so I thought if I make them a part of the UK Takeover, they can be the lightweight division side of the UK Takeover. Which has also got the British Invasion in there. In above there, Diesel and Madame Cheat, 10 Kujiri defeated the Death Crew Council in 12:23 when Setsu Kojima defeated Brand by pinfall the sit-out face spinebuster. 65C, Setsu Kojima 56, Horatio Tenzai 66, Eddie Kingston 56, and Brand 58. No worker improvements, but the Death Crew Council having a little bit of a loss here tonight. In above, had great wrestling and good heat. Shinsuke Nakamura defeated King of Darkness Evil in 14:51 by submission with a triangle choke. Shinsuke Nakamura 91, King of Darkness 64. Shinsuke Nakamura performance King of Darkness in Rumble. I'm just going to have a quick look at something so you guys can kind of know where we're going. Because already we've got Hirooki Goto versus Thingy. So we haven't got this started yet, but that's going to reveal one person for you. The other person I'm keeping secret. I've already kind of hinted that he's coming in. So you got Okada and Naito. Intercontinental storyline is huge. It's got AJ Styles, BXB, Hulk, Siyama, and Hiroshi Tanahashi in it. The Nevers, Hirooki Goto, and Minoru Suzuki. And then you got Bryan Danielson versus Prince Devitt. And I haven't done anything for that since since for ages. So so I need to start doing a bit more with that storyline and get that storyline going. So that's going to start heating up over the next few weeks because it's a bit cold. Because I haven't done a lot with it. Which is going to mainly be people sitting on commentary for people's matches. In above, I had great wrestling and decent match for the crowd. Bryan Danielson defeated The Miz in 13:53 by submission with the no lock. Danielson 82, Miz 73, and 80B. No work improvements. That's given us a nice sign. Even if I get an 80B, I'm happy with this show. 78B and above had superb wrestling and great heat. Kenta defeated BXB Hulk in 14:63 by pinfall the Kenta combo into a bristling Bazuki knee kick. 78B. BXB Hulk 80, Kenta 80. Why is the dirt sheet on? I hate the dirt sheet being on. I need to go and turn that off. In above, I had great wrestling And good heat, Kenny Omega defeated John Cena in 12:29 by pinfall to Crofts Wrath. Kenny Omega 87, John Cena 78. No work improvements. I want to have a look. Kenny Omega bonus for charisma star quality. John Cena charisma star quality got a bonus from the referee in the red shoes. Road agent, and John Cena's pain has a direct decline in physical ability. An 86B, and they're saying he got penalised. Fuck me. Remember John Cena debuted the last episode. The big name is coming. There's going to be an even bigger name coming for next week, hopefully. In above that, decent wrestling, but down much heat. Dolph Ziggler, Al Ligero, and Cody Ibushi defeated Drago, Dave Finlay Jr. and Austin Aries in 12:14 when Dolph Ziggler defeated Austin Aries by pinfall to Zigzagger for 70C+. Austin Aries 74, Dave Finlay 50, Drago 51, Cody Ibushi 83, Al Ligero 54, Dolph Ziggler 70, Dave Finlay improving in performance. This is an awesome show. I really wish I could watch these shows in real life because that'd be awesome. Sort of. In a decent match, the UK Hooligans defeated Roppongi Vice in 9:34 and Roy Knight defeated Rocky Romero by pinfall to Zebra Crossing 65C. Rocky Romero 57, Beretta 64, Zack Knight 53, Roy Knight 56. No work improvements, but they're doing quite well. In above that, great wrestling and good heat. Yamauchi and Cody defeats Shingo Tagi and Randy Orton in 9:42. Yamauchi defeats Shigeru Tagi by pinfall within Musha Gaishi. In terms of ring work, Randy Orton head and shoulders above everyone else, 79B. Randy Orton 90, Shigeru Taku 72, Cody 73, Yamauchi 79. Shigeru Taku in technical. Well done, Randy, for a 90 rating. Well done, my friend. This company no longer tours in my eyes, so I've turned the touring schedule off. So we are open 12 months of the year, but what I will do is the New Japan and stuff. Okay. I'll call her up in a second. Hold on. In above that, good wrestling, decent wrestling crowd. Taguchi, Siyama and Bushi defeated Al Generico, Hiromu Takahashi and Zack Sabre Jr. In 12:35, and Bushi defeated Zack Sabre Jr. by pinfall to Firebird Splash. An 80B. Bushi 71, Siyama 83, Taguchi 68, Zack Sabre Jr. 75, Hiromu Takahashi 78, and Al Generico 73. No work improvements, but an 80B, not bad at all. In above that, good wrestling, decent wrestling crowd. Dynamite Drew defeated the Young Bucks in 11:32 when Flamenta defeated Nick Jackson by pinfall to Fly Flame. Nick Jackson 74, Matt Jackson 76, Flamenta 70, Dragon Kid 75. That's why I didn't do it for too long. 67C+. And above that, good wrestling and great wrestling and good heat. Tyler Black defeated Nuriki Do in 13:57 by pinfall to God's Last Gift. 80 for Duke. Tyler Black 84. Tyler Black improving in flying and performance. Good old Tyler. And above that, great wrestling and good heat. Brock Lesnar defeats Chris Jericho in 20:09 by submission with a Kimura lock. Brock Lesnar 86, Chris Jericho 70. Chris Jericho debuted his fan favourite gimmick, Scottish Reign above average. An 82B. Video plays hyping up The Rock debuts against Prince Devet. An 88B. In an exceptional match, The Rock defeated Prince Devet in 25:10 by pinfall to Rock Bottom. Prince Devet 86, The Rock 91. The Rock debuted his franchise play against Scottish Reign above average. No work improvements, an 88B. That should have been the main event. I don't think our actual main event's going to beat that, but it might do. All the segments lose heat as we have Hiroki Goto, Tatsuya Naito, Roshi Tanahashi taking on Okada, AJ Styles and Minoru Suzuki. It is happening. 84B. Holy shit, it did better than I thought it was. In a superb match, Okada, Styles and Minoru Suzuki defeat Hiroki Goto, Hiroshi Tanahashi and Tetsuya Naito in 35 minutes 30. And AJ Styles defeated Hiroki Goto by pinfall to 450 splash. Naito 88, Tanahashi 79, Hiroki Goto 73, Minoru Suzuki 72, AJ Styles 91 and Okada 91. All these storylines advance for this angle. Carter in performance and Naito in performance. Next week, I'm going to be confirming full night No Surrender Thursday and Night's tour. 2 matches to help start our feud. After his debut, Chris Jericho sent out a massive announcement that he will be taking on. He will be tagging. I need to make sure I get this correct so I don't go freaking wrong. Oh, come on, computer, work. Storylines. So, Chris Jericho and Kenny Omega and Bryan Danielson and Prince Devitt. So, head of their match at King at the show where they'll be to be crowned who will lead the Bullet Club. The Bullet Club members of Kenny Omega and Prince Devitt will meet, whereas Bryan Danielson and Chris Jericho, who are going to be a part of Los Inglabas de la Pone, Chris Jericho has joined that stable, will be meeting. That is going to be your main event tomorrow night. You do not want to miss that. On Thursday night, shall I say, as we tour on Thursday night. So we're going to end tonight's show with a definite decent rating, and we're also going to have a definite decent rating because we have definitely beat Monday Night Raw. I have clicked end the show, so the computer's not responding as per usual. I hope you enjoyed this show. There is one more big name to join the company as well, so be ready for that. But Okada, an 84B+, I will agree with that. The best match of the night, I think we need to put The Rock and Prince Devitt in the main event. But when you see who The Rock's going to be facing on the second night show, which will be the main event of the night, I'm sure that will do well. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. I'll see you again live on Thursday night for another edition of New Japan No Surrender Tour Thursday night. Thank you. Hello guys, welcome back. So not everybody's on the card tonight because Thursday night is going to be the lackluster show with the better wrestling probably. But in a pretty decent match, the British Invasion defeat the Bullet Club in 15:30 when Nick Aldis defeat Luke Gallows by pinfall. The Torment. The British Invasion make defence number 1 of the tag team titles. Carl Anderson 69, Luke Gallows 63, Nick Aldis 64, Stu Bennett 62, 72B minus. Aldis in performance and Carl Anderson in Rumble. There's quite a few matches on the card, but it's not as many as what we normally do. It's not a full 400 show. But in a battle I'd need to wrestle that much heat. Johnny Wrestling, because it sounds better, defeated Rockstar Spud in 10:38 by pinfall the Starship Pain. Spud 61, Wrestling 70. And no work improvements. 71C+. In about that good wrestling, decent match crowd, Samoa Joe defeated Kevin Steen in 12:43 by pinfall the Muscle Buster 78B. Steen 73, Samoa Joe 76. A bruised tailor bone for Kevin Steen. Thank you. I knew it was coming because they always fucking tell you. I don't know why they have to tell the road agents have to tell you all the time. And above our decent wrestling, a great wrestling and decent wrestling crowd. Toga Makabe defeated Cody in 7:36 by pinfall the Lariat. 73B minus. Cody 86. Toga Makabe 79. No work. The person I'm trying to sign hasn't signed just yet, so he's not here tonight. But hopefully he'll be here for Monday and the UK shows. But I'm calling it now. We're definitely doing a full month for this. In the above, I had great wrestling and decent wrestling crowd. Siyama defeated Hiromu Takahashi in 12:40 by pinfall the Egotist Swine. 80 for Hiromu Takahashi and 85 for Siyama. Siyama improving performance at 80B. Holy shit, what a match. The match I just threw together at the last minute to fill in some bit more of the time. Because originally they weren't going to be on tonight's card. Now they are. C7C Plus in a decent match. Suzuki Gun, Taka, Mitsuki, Tashiri, Dave Boy Jr. and Lance Archer defeated Bullet Club, Matt and Nick Jackson, Battle Fale and Tama Tonga in 14:58 when Tashi defeated Battle Fale by pinfall and muscle dropkick. C7C Plus. Tama Tonga 58, Battle Fale 53, Nick Jackson 64, Matt Jackson 68, Lance Archer 61, Dave Boy Jr. 62, Tashiri 62 and Taka Mitsuki 62. Lance Archer, Rumble, Tama Tonga performance and Nick Jackson in performance. By the way, I'm just going to say this now. The Bullet Club gets stronger today as we get new members, and those new members win some titles. Or a returning member and 2 new members. But they gain some gold. Yes. Yeah, the game's not responding again. In about had superb wrestling and great heat. BXB, John Cena, Tetsuya Naito defeated Hiroki Goto, Brock Lesnar and AJ Styles in 14:36 when John Cena defeated Hiroki Goto by pinfall attitude adjustment. AJ Styles 91, Brock Lesnar 85, Hiroki Goto 74, Naito 88, John Cena 77, BXB Hawk 81. Naito improving Rumble and 80B. Nice little match. In above it, Superb Wrestling, good heat. Noreki Duri defeated Tyler Black in 16:25 by pinfall the back tear sliding kick. Tyler Black 82, Noreki Duri 79, and 81B. Bob 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 bob. Oops, that's okay. I didn't break the thing. In a decent match, Bullet Club, Adam Cole, Jeff Hardy and Braun Strowman. So Jeff Hardy and Braun Strowman have joined the Bullet Club along with Adam Cole's made his return. Defeated Los Inglabers, Dal Japón when Sanada, Bushi and King of Darkness Evil, when they defeated Sanada, Bushi and King of Darkness Evil in 15:30 when Braun Strowman defeated Sanada by pinfall the Big Splash. Adam Cole, Jeff Hardy are the never openweight 6-man tag titles. Sanada and Japón getting back off the UK invasion of the Night Dynasty. They then only have one defence with them at the last big show and lose them back to the Bullet Club. Now, when we go to Britain for Global League, which you'll get to see in this episode, as well as King of Pro Wrestling, because I'm putting 2 episodes into one. Because that's what I do in New Japan, and I can't be asked to edit them together, so I'm just going to record it as one big episode. So you're just going to get a full month for touring, whether it's long or not. I don't care if it's over 2 hours. You can watch it in pieces. I'm in pieces, bits and pieces. Said you love me, then you said goodbye. I'm in pieces, bits and pieces. All I want to do, sit and cry. So yeah, anyway, back on track without me singing and scaring you all off. I decided that Jeff Hardy and Braun Strowman needed a reason to be here. Their reason was to join the Bullet Club and help the Bullet Club gain gold with the assistance of a mid-card wrestler Adam Cole. They are now the never openweight 6-man titles, and at the next big event, Global League, they will be defending them. 71C+. King of Darkness 67, Bushi 73, Sanada 63, Braun Strowman 65, Jeff Hardy 56, and Adam Cole 53. At that event, The Rock will be getting his rematch, and he will be getting a match against none other than Chris Jericho. Main friends, The Rock versus Chris Jericho is going to be live on the UK show, so that's something to look out for. And The Rock is here tonight, and he is wrestling here tonight against someone huge, and that is our main event. Hopefully it'll be good. Oh shit, I forgot to read that. Something about it debuted a new power spot moment. In the Bad Good Wrestling, decent match of crowd. Shugo Tagiri defeated Randy Orton in 15:24 by pinfall and Made in Japan. I was made in Japan. Shugo Tagiri 64, Randy Orton 77, no work appearance. These two don't click and it made for an awkward bout. Remember that for next time I put these two together, because they'll never wrestle against each other again. Until about 2 years' time when I forget and I'll put them together. If this goes as long as that. Or 2 years in the game. Oh boy! We have just got our first A-rated wrestling match on the game. Ooh, do, 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 do. Celebrate good times. Come on! Let's celebrate. We're gonna have a good time. Come on and you. Celebrate me, party with you. Come on, let's celebrate now. Celebrate good times. Come on. Anyway, first 89A. This is why the show goes on so long, because I rabbit on and do weird things like that. In a bout of superb wrestling and great heat, Shinsuke Nakamura defeated Kenta in 14:37 by submission with a triangle choke. Kenta 88, Shinsuke Nakamura 90. Kenta improving in Rumble. Oh, mwah. I bet the rest of the show ain't going to be as good as that. An 82B. And above had great wrestling and good heat. Yama Yuto defeated Kota Ibushi in 15:21 by pinfall with the Musha Gisha. Kota Ibushi 82, Yama Yuto 79. No work improvements. I do know for a fact the main event should be able to get a decent rating. If they can get that, the main event should be good. In above had decent match from the crowd with Subpar Wrestling Skull defeated Dave Finney 11:44 by pinfall the graduation. He makes defense number 2 the IWGP Junior Heavyweight title. Finney 42, Mighty Skull 57. Mighty Skull improving performance of 57C minus. 55C minus, sorry. This got an 80B, and above had good wrestling and good heat. Bryan Danielson and Chris Jericho defeated Kenny Omega and Prince Devet when 25 minutes 28 when Bryan Danielson defeated Devet by pinfall. Prince Devet 89, Omega 87, Jericho 80, Danielson 86. No work improvements. And the main event of the night, Okada versus The Rock. An 86B. So The Rock needs to be booked smarter. In an exceptional match, Okada defeated The Rock in 35-11 by pinfall the German suplex. Okada makes defense number 14 of his IWGP title. The Rock 75, Okada 91 in 86B. But we have our first day, so we've got something to celebrate. And then afterwards, Naito comes out with a very poor rated angle. And he comes out and he goes, "You see, Okada, no matter who New Japan put in front of you, you beat them. You see, you better keep doing that because at Wrestle Kingdom, I want you in the ring in the main event so I can take the championship off you." And we end the show there with a good ended angle. Naito telling Okada he wants him at the Wrestle Kingdom show. An 85B plus. Shinsuke Nakamura versus Kenta is going to be a match we will remember for a long time. 1 point off 90. My friends, thank you for watching. We'll see you next week when we'll definitely get a 98 in the main event because I've got a huge name coming and he will be here for Monday night, I promise you that. And he'll be taking on Okada. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Hey guys, welcome back. New Japan Tour Show 2. As I said, I'm going to be doing the whole tour Thursday nights. I'm not going to be a stat card, but hey ho. How we all doing? I've been to bed since I did the last one, which was No Surrender Thursday too. The first 3 matches I booked last night before settling down for the night. But in a decent pre-show match, we have Kushida, Alligator, Austin Aries, and Ricochet defeating Angelico, Siama, and Roppongi Vice. 5:53 and Kushida defeat Beretta by pinfall the Moonlight by the Midnight Express. 73B minus. Alligator seemed off his game. Angelico is really off his game. Ricochet 74, Austin Aries 74, Alligator 55, Kushida 69. Siama 83, Rocky Romero 66, Beretta 62, Angelico 56. Beretta improving in performance, not bad at all actually. Good old Beretta there improving in performance. In a pre-show bout that had decent match without much heat, Kevin Steen, Stu Bennett, Satoshi Kojima and Joseph Connors defeat Ted DiBiase Jr., Elias Sampson and the Death Crew cancelled 6-16 when Kevin Steen defeated Eddie Kingston by pinfall the package pile driver. Bram 60, Eddie Kingston 59, Elias 48, Teddy Biasi Jr. 51, Joseph Connors 50, Tetsuya Kojima 58, Stu Bennett 68, Kevin Steen 68. Teddy Biasi Jr. performance, Eddie Kingston performance, Bram in performance, so that's good. Some improvements. We like improvements. In a decent pre-show match, Bushi defeated Drago in 8:04 by pinfall of Firebird Splash. Drago 49, Bushi 69, a 60-60 plus, no work in his. Bushi seemed off his game. 5,644 people at the Sexier Green Dome, which I think is a sellout crowd. In an extremely short pre-show match, Will Ospreay, Sami Callihan, Rockstar Spud and Dave Finlay Jr. defeated Humio Takahashi, Kota Ibushi, Marty Scurll, Neville and Rishi Tajiri or Taguchi in 4:41 when Ospreay defeated Neville by pinfall with a 6:30 splash. Dave Finney Jr. at 51, Jardo 47, Rockstar Spud 62, Sami Callihan 58, Will Ospreay 66, Rishi Taguchi 71, Neville 78, Marty Scurll 65, Kota Ibushi 84, and Hiromu Takahashi 78. Neville performance, Bushi performance. A 72B minus. And the pre-show above had decent wrestling without much heat. Nick Aldis, Sanada, Toriano Yoshitatsu defeated Juice Robinson, Horatio Tenzai, and War Machine in 5:34. Nick Aldis defeated Roman Reigns by pinfall the Torment. Hanson 50, Roman Reigns 45, Horatio Tenzai 63, Juice Robinson 51, Yoshitatsu 60, Toriano 61, Sanada 58, Nick Aldis 64. Toriano in performance. Where is he? He's there, Toriano. And Rowe in techno. Who have been rumoured to be joining the WWE? Please don't. No, fuck you up, guys. In the pre-show above, had subpar wrestling a little heat. Eli Drake defeated Kikutuara in 8:13 by pinfall the Gravy Train. Eli Drake 49, Curie Tuara 51, no work, 54 minus. So he was brought in. He was brought in a one-night deal because the guy I'm going to be using to fill the entire roster, the roster is even, is not wrestling tonight. But he will be making a surprise appearance at the end of the show to confirm he will be taking on Okada at the Global League show. In about that decent wrestling match, Ethan Carter III defeated Michael Elgin in 12:20 by pinfall meat sweet meat sizzler 57 minus Elgin 55 EC3 51. He was rid off his game. Nice quality of the match. Probably because he's just travelled here. In a decent match, Suzuki Gun, David Boy Smith Jr., Lance Archer, Zack Sabre Jr., Taku Mashuri and Tashiri defeated Bullet Club, Adam Cole, Jeff Hardy, Braun Strowman, Tonga Rua and Tama Tonga in 13:27 when David Boy Smith defeated Adam Cole by pinfall the Sutu Suplex. Jeff Hardy was really off his game. Tama Tonga seemed off his game. The colour come together match a boost. Tashiri 68, Taku Masuik 65, Zack Sabre Jr. 77, Lance Archer 60, David Boy Smith 62, Tama Tonga 55, Tonga Rua 56, Braun Strowman 65, Jeff Hardy 59, Adam Cole 55, Tonga Rua in Rumble and David Boy Smith improving in performance, a 70C+. Now on Thursday night, because of that victory that the Killer Elite Squad just gained, Great Bash heel. Who are you? He's out with a broken neck. He's got 4 months. Okay. I totally forgot about you, Takamura Hama. So let's think about this. So it was Killer Elite Squad. They will be joined ringside by Zack Sabre Jr. as they take on Braun Strowman. Jeff Hardy no one up in Ricardo? Nope. I know Adam Cole's an opener. The leader of this side of the group, Adam Cole and Jeff Hardy, as they challenge for the 6-man tag belts on Thursday night. But yeah, David Boy Smith defeated Adam Cole by pinfall the Sutar Suplex, 70C+. In above that Super Wrestling, a little heat, Jay Lethal defeated Mark Andrews in 9:50 by pinfall the Lethal combination. These two don't click. Andrews 48, Jay Lethal 56, a 56C minus. No work on rest, just a way of getting Jay Lethal some popularity. In above that Great Wrestling, good heat, King of Darkness Evil defeated Kenta in 12:48 by pinfall the running elbow. Kenta 87, King of Darkness 67. These two are pretty good chemistry, but those times it lacked and tends to drift a little. 77B. 76B minus, not bad at all. And above that, good wrestling and decent action from the crowd. Johnny Wrestling defeated Dolph Ziggler in 10:47 by pinfall the Starship Crane. Dolph Ziggler 72, Johnny Wrestling 72. Dolph Ziggler improving the performance. Johnny Wrestling. In above that, decent wrestling and a decent wrestling crowd, Juice von der Liger and Tiger Mask IV defeated the Dynamite Duo in 15:01 when Juice von der Liger defeated Flamenta by the Liger Bomb. Flamenta 69, Dragon Kid 77, Tiger Mask IV 74, Juice and Liger 66. And Flamenta improved performance. I will say this, guys, and I'm going to show you this. The Bullet Club right now is my biggest group. I have added quite a few people to the Bullet Club since joining the game. I can't even show you now on here. But the Bullet Club, I thought I would be able to, has more or less nearly the full amount of members you can have in a stable. So the Bullet Club is the biggest group right now in New Japan Pro Wrestling on this game. So you'll be seeing a lot of the Bullet Club. In a decent match, Bullet Club defeated Bad Luck Fale, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson defeated the Knight Dynasty, Rory, Zach and Ricky Knight Jr. in 12:45 and Bad Luck Fale defeated Ricky Knight Jr. by pinfall spear. 66C+. Carl Anderson 70, Luke Gallows 63, Bad Luck Fale 55, Ricky Knight Jr. 59. Zach and Rory both at 52. Luke Gallows improving in performance. In above that Great Wrestling and a decent match crowd, Cody defeated Al Generico in 11:16 by pinfall the Crossroads. Cody 81, Al Generico 77. Cody and Brandy have pretty good chemistry. No worker improvements. In a decent match, Suzuki Gun, James Davis, Rob Lynch and Minoru Suzuki defeated Bullet Club. Kenny Omega, Nick Jackson, aka The Elite, In 14-11, when Minoru Suzuki defeated Matt Jackson by pinfall the reverse DDT backbreaker. In terms of ring work, Kenny Omega head and shoulders above everyone else. Minoru Suzuki 74, Rob Lynch 63, James Davis 54, Nick Jackson 67, Matt Jackson 70 and Omega 88. Nick Jackson in performance, Davis in technical, and James Davis in performance. Not bad, James Davis. In about that good wrestling, decent reaction of the crowd, Tommy Ishii defeated Shugio Takagi in 12:41 by pinfall of vertical drop brainbuster. Tommy Ishii 73, Shugio Takagi 71. No worker is a 77B. In a good match, Hiroki Goto defeated Narukudo in 14:44 by pinfall of suplex side slam. Hiroki Goto 70 and Narukudo 72. That's 82B, not bad. In above had great wrestling and decent crowd, Randy Orton defeated Toga Makabe in 9:54 by pinfall with the RKO. Randy Orton 82, Toga Makabe 78. No work improvements. An 86B plus. In above had superb wrestling and great heat. Shinsuke Nakamura defeated John Cena in 25:11 by pinfall the running single leg high knee strike. John Cena 76, 90. An 85B plus. This did quite good actually. In above had great wrestling and good heat. The Bullet Club of The Miz, Samoa Joe, Prince Devitt, Brock Lesnar and AJ Styles defeated Hiroshi Tanahashi, Bryan Danielson, Tyler Black, Yamamoto and BXB Hulk in 22:55 when Prince Devitt defeated Hiroshi Tanahashi by pinfall the Shinta Prince's Throne. AJ 90, Brock Lesnar 85, Prince Devitt 85, Samoa Joe 81, The Miz 72, BXB Hulk 79, Yamamoto 81, Tyler Black 84, Bryan Danielson 90, and Hiroshi Tanahashi 79. Both the IWGP storyline has segment gained heat, and the Prince Devitt versus Danielson storyline advanced the segment gained heat. Miz improving in technical and Tyler Black in flying. In an exceptional match, Tetsuya Naito defeated The Rock in 24:40 by pinfall the Flying Splash. The Rock at 96, Tetsuya Naito 83. No work improvements, but we're building Naito up. And the main event tonight is Chris Jericho versus Kazunaka Okada, with the IWGP on the line tonight. The IWGP heavyweight belt. An 87B plus. Holy shit. In an exceptional match, Kazunaka Okada defeated Chris Jericho in 35:29 by pinfall the German suplex. Okada makes defense number 15 of his IWGP heavyweight title. Chris Jericho 83, Okada 94. No worker is an 87B plus. And then CM Punk turns up. He's debuted his straight edge gimmick and he is here. And at the Global League, he is confirmed that he'll be in the main event against Okada for that championship. But yes, my friends, CM Punk has arrived. Now, you think that's big? On the No Surrender Tour Thursday night, CM Punk has been booked in by the New Japan officials to be in a special non-title match against AJ Styles. Yes, that is your main event for Thursday night, No Surrender Tour. Also on that night, Okada will be in action in an unusual Strange Bedfellows match, if you want to call it that, as he will be tagging with Prince Devitt. Chaos joining forces for the Bullet Club for the night, as they will take on Bryan Danielson and of course Tetsuya Naito, the two people they are feuding with at the moment. Also at this show, I'm booking this show up because I know I've got some big things planned for this show. Also at this show, if I can book it in without flipping out, Hiroki Goto. I think that's correct for stable reasons, but that is going to be a match at tomorrow night's at Thursday night's show. But an 81B to close out the night with the debut of CM Punk. I've been keeping CM Punk secret because I didn't want people to know he came back into the wrestling industry, and we signed him up quite quickly. WWE didn't even try and sign him, so I was going to let WWE have him because they've got no big stars because we nicked them all. So, but then they didn't go for him, so I waited a couple of weeks and I got him. I was hoping he'd be here by next week, but an 85B plus, that is an amazing show. Increased our popularity in 45 regions. You know, we're getting there with these wrestlers. It's taking a bit of time, but we're starting to see improvements. An 81, we've got an 85 here, an 86 there. So we're seeing the improvements we need. Ladies and gentlemen, I will see you again on Thursday night with another stacked card, but it'll be a bit of a shorter show because it always is. And then we'll be having the Global League for the end of part 1 of this episode, which I'm not going to release as 2 parts. I might do. But it'll be one tour on one day, so it might get an hour gap. But I'm going to set this up as one episode, and then the other one is the opposite episode, but it'll be released on the same day. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. We'll see you on Thursday night for another grand tour. Thank you for watching. Hey guys, welcome to the Thursday's tour show. Remember, this show don't have a pre-show, so it just starts off with a great wrestling match. 72B in front of 5,819 people at the Karamutu Grand Mercy, and this is a no surrender tour in 17. We've got a couple of title changes tonight. I will admit that. I think we've got 2 or 3 title changes. I can't remember. But in a decent match, Johnny Wrestling and Roppongi Vice defeat Will Ospreay and Juice and Liger and Tiger Mask IV, which is their tag team name. I don't know what IV stands for in Roman numerals, but these two are set to regenerate. So when one dies, the other comes back. There you go, guys. That's all set to be published on Monday the 8th of January. You'd have already watched that by now. Ha ha. I'm going to record this and Global League. I'm then going to get on with recording All Action Wrestling. And then if I've got time, I will get part 2 recorded next. And that should be in time. But I just want people to be aware I'm trying to be able to record, and do, get everything ready. So that's Tiger Mask 4. So we need, when he regenerates, hopefully we'll get the next one. But Jason Liger will probably be Junior, which I'll change into 2. Rocky Romero 67, Beretta 61, Johnny Wrestling 74, Will Ospreay 64, Tiger Mask 71, Juice and Thunder Liger 67, work improvements, Will Ospreay improving in performance. 72B minus, not bad at all. Not a bad way to open up the night. In a decent match, Austin Aries defeats Marty Skull in 15:02, opening for the Brainbuster. Austin Aries is the IW Junior Heavyweight Champion now. Austin Aries 76, Marty Skull 58, no work permits. The reason being, Austin Aries is hitting up the 76s, and he can get some good wrestling matches, I think, if we put him against people like Kushida. And those sort of wrestlers in Japan, probably not on our bigger shows, but, those sort of wrestling shows, I think he can do quite well. And also, I wanted him to have a bit of heat when he comes to Britain, because it's now he's now took away, for the Global League fans, getting to see Mighty Skull defend the IWGP Junior Heavyweight title. But he's no longer the IWGP Heavyweight Champion, so that does mean he ain't got the title, but he does get a rematch. I don't know if New Japan do rematches or not for titles when they lose them. I swear they do, but if I'm wrong on that, please tell me and then I'll stop doing it. But yeah, that will be happening on the Global League show. I'm not going to be booking too much, but there is going to be a few more matches added to this, and that needs to be changed, actually. For a reason later on this evening, you'll find out. It's still going to be the same match, I just need to swap the way they're sitting. There we go. Because I don't know if you've ever noticed something, but that might give you a clue to how I book. In a bit of a good wrestling and decent match of the crowd, Chaos, Tomoe Ishii, Toga Makabe and Hiroki Goto defeat Suzuki Gun, Minoru Suzuki, James Davis and Rob Lynch in 15:18. Then Hiroki Goto defeated Rob Lynch by pin with a suplex side slam. More people coming in for the UK invasion, and also I'm bringing 3 people in from Shikara, including Lost Ice Creams, and a Ophidian from Shikara. Pete Dunne, Trent Seven and Tyler Bata under contract offer for written deals. Who else am I bringing in? I'm bringing in another Japanese tag team as well. Hiroki 79, Toga Makabe 76, Tomo Ishii 76, Rob Lynch 63, James Davis 56, Minoru Suzuki 76. 74 B minus, James Davis in performance. I cannot remember the life of me what the tag team's called. Hold on, I've got a way of showing you. Because I took a screenshot, because I'm awesome. So yeah, I am bringing in these two people, the Wild Raiders from Pro Wrestling Noah. Nakushi Mofuji and Maybe Tanguchi, who are both, they're called the Wild Raiders, that's what they'll be called, but they are both middleweights, so it makes sense. In about a good wrestling D-Smash crowd, Al Generico defeated Siyama in 1447 by pinfall with a brainbuster. Al Generico 69, Siyama 77. That candle's dancing all over the place. 78B. I've got a candle on next to me on the bed, and ouch, move it back a bit. But they're very good because Yankee candles seem to melt all the wax and then burn all the wax off before it goes. But in a good match, King of Darkness Evil defeated Randy Orton in 1536 by pinfall with the running elbow. Randy 8-4, King of Darkness 68, no workers. Trying to make copies very similar to what New Japan are doing for the Wrestle Kingdom show, as you know, certain storylines I'm trying to do. But then I'm trying to also do matches what they can't do, because of course we've got this version of Bullet Club taking on this version of Suki Gun and stuff like that. These are now called the Coal Miners. Everyone had, you've got the Elite, you've got the other ones, so this is the Coal Miners. In a decent match, Bullet Club, Adam Cole, Braun Strowman, Jeff Hardy defeated Suzuki Gun, David Boy Jr., Smith Jr., Lance Archer and Zack Sabre Jr. in 15-19 when Braun Strowman defeated David Boy Smith Jr. by pinfall the Big Splash. Adam Cole, Jeff Hardy and Braun Strowman make defense of one of the never open-weight tag team titles. Zack Sabre Jr. 81, Lance Archer 63, David Boy 65, Jeff Hardy 62, Braun Strowman 66 and Adam Cole 55, Lance Archer and Rumble 73B minus, not bad actually. In a battle that had great wrestling and good heat, John Cena defeated Tyler Black in 14:39 by pin for the Attitude Adjustment. John Cena 76, Tyler Black 85, 78B. Have a quick drink so I don't lose my voice vocals during this. Well, this did bad. 68C plus. In a decent match, Ken Kujiri defeated Bullet Club in 14:36 when Satoshi Kojima defeated Kyle Anderson by pinfall to Cutter. Kyle Anderson 68, Luke Gallows 67, Satsuya Kojima 59, Hiroshi Tenzan 65. Okay. No work for us. 68C plus. Can't complain. Quite, 80B in a bad superb wrestling and great heat. BXB Hawk defeats Shinsuke Nakamura in 15:23 by pinfall with an EVO. Shinsuke 90, BXB Hawk 79. No work improvements. We are not going to be doing the massive four-way for the lightweight title, because four-way matches are very rare in this. But I will confirm it now. I'm going to confirm a fatal four-way match for Wrestle Kingdom, because I already know what the fatal four-way match is going to be. Yeah, is that the standard one? Awesome. I'm just going to check it. So BXB Hawk, Siyama, Hiroshi Tanahashi, and AJ Styles. Good, yeah. I'm booking in another match for Wrestle Kingdom, and I'm going to keep throwing them in for the next few weeks, but it'll be AJ Styles, Hiroshi Tanahashi, Siyama, and of course the guy I'm pushing to the moon at the moment, BXB Hawk. So they are going to be in a fatal four-way match for the Intercontinental title. The reason for that is going to be explained a bit more further in detail down the line, but that is what's going to happen. This match suffered from a lack of psychology, but it could have really used somebody who had the knowledge to construct a proper flow. Well, they will learn as time goes on. In a very good wrestling, decent match crowd, Dynamite Duo, who I've been building for a while, defeated Suzuki Gun in 12:46 by pinfall when Drankid defeated Tachiri by pinfall the Ultra Hurricanrana. They are now the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions. I don't think I'm paperweight hot potato in the belts. I'm trying not to if I am. But then they are defending the belts quite a lot more regularly than they do in real life. I'm just saying that now. So where are they? Suzuki Gun. Will be taking on Dynamite Duo. Save. For the rematch. So Flamenta 68, Dragon Kid 77, Tashiri 68, Taka Masuki 69, Dragon Kid improving Rumble. I'm not expecting a good show in Britain, but you know, because we're in the UK, I don't think, you know, we're very popular over there, or some of the wrestlers ain't popular over there. So some of the matches which would be amazing in Japan, like that one, might only get a 50. But in a superb match, Chris Jericho defeated Yama-Yuto in 15:27 by pinfall the Codebreaker on 81B. Yama-Yuto 79, Jericho 83. Yama-Yuto improving performance. So next up is Okada, Devet, Bryan Danielson, and Naito, or Naito. But then this turns up, so that's coming up in later on tonight. In a battle had great heat and goose match from the crowd. Kenta defeated Kenny Omega in 15:22 by pinfall to go to sleep. Kenta 68, Kenny Omega 78. No work for it. That was meant to go down one, and I didn't do it. There's the hype match. In an exceptional match, Tetsuya Naito and Bryan Danielson defeated Okada and Prince Devet in 24:47 when Naito defeated Prince Devet by pinfall the Flying Splash. Danielson 89, Tetsuya Naito 90, Devet 85, Okada 93. Okada and Rumble. The IWGP storyline has advanced for this segment and gained heat, and the Prince Devet versus Danielson storyline has advanced for this and gained heat. A video plays hyping up Brock Lesnar versus The Rock. Yes, that's happening. Why the hell not? An 82B. I need to have a look at Brock Lesnar as well. In an exceptional match, The Rock defeated Brock Lesnar in 25:28 by pinfall. The Rock bottom. Rock wins the IWGP Global Championship. Rock 95, Brock Lesnar 83. No word, but it's an 82B. CM Punk versus AJ Styles in the main event tonight. I'm probably not going to be very as good. An 85B plus. Okay. In above had superb wrestling and great heat, CM Punk defeated AJ Styles in 34 minutes 55 by pinfall of Pepsi Plunge. Punk 87, AJ 91. No work appearance, but an 85B. And that's where we close off tonight's show. Ooh, not responding. Great, thank you, game. There's been no updates since October either, I've found. So 37 popularity reached in 30... So we increased popularity in 37 regions, which is not bad. Rating of 84. I ain't complaining. 84, not a bad show. So ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you again live for IWGP Global Impact, or whatever, Global Warfare, Global something, this coming Saturday night. Thank you for watching. We'll see you live from the UK very soon. So we're not sold out. Sadly, we only got 4,921 people. So there's quite a few. It only holds 5,000 people, so that's not too bad. We're at Butlins in Skegness tonight for the Global League 2017. And in the pre-show, in the pre-show I've had decent wrestling, Little Heat, Jay Lethal, Jado, Dolph Ziggler, Rockstar Spud, Angelico defeated Homeo, Takahashi, Tiger Mask, IV, Juice von der Liger, Drago, David Finlay Jr. in 4:36 when Rockstar Spud defeated Homeo Takahashi by pinfall the Total Will DDT. Of course, we're going to have Spud win. We're in Britain, for Christ's sakes. Angelico 54, Rockstar 60, Ziggler 68, Jado 34, Jay Lethal 63, Dave Finlay 39, Drago 43, Joseph von Liger 57, Tiger Mask IV 55, Remy Takahashi 61, Lethal in performance, Takahashi in performance, and Rockstar Spud in performance. I'm going to say this now. Once I've recorded this is all ready to be edited. It's going to be edited tomorrow, edited tomorrow on the Thursday when Wrestle Kingdom comes out. I am going to go and start recording AAW after this. If I get AAW done in time, and I've got enough time before, I probably will have enough time to be honest, I will then record episode, this is going to be episode, this is episode 4. I will then record episode 5 and release them on the same day like I did on Boxing Day, was it? No, it wouldn't be Boxing Day. The day after Boxing Day. I think you've got 2 episodes of this, because I do enjoy recording this, because I think this is fun. No bullying on here, thank you. Episode 1, 4 views. That's episode 2. Oh, yeah. The episode ain't gone live yet, has it? So I'm not going to find it in there. Yeah, so this will be episode 4, and then I'll release episode 5. Episode 3 is an hour and 40 minutes. You'd be glad to know. I was looking on my wall, but it won't be on there, because You can't see it on there. But good opening match. I don't think, as I said, I don't think the show's going to do as well as it would in Japan. Just because we're in Britain and some of the rest of the Japanese stars we've got are not very over in Britain. But in a pre-show battle at Subpar Wrestling a little heat, the London Rats and Death Crew Cancer defeated Elias, Ted Austrian and War Machine. In 5:31 when Bram defeated Raven Road by pinfall the curb stomp. Of course, the British guys are going to win in this one as well. Eddie Kingston 50, Bram 56, Rob Lynch 56, James Davis 52, Ted DiBiase Jr. 52, Elias 48, Hanson 45, a 50-60 minus. Ted DiBiase Jr. proving in flying, Lynch in Rumble and Elias in performance. Not a bad little match. Well done. Everybody in that match. Well done, guys. 73B minus, holy shit. In a pre-show battle, had decent wrestling with that much heat. Mark Andrews and Neville defeated Ricochet and Sami Callihan 7:33 when Mark Andrews defeated Sami Callihan by pinfall with the top rope moonsault. Neville 81, Andrews 59, Sami Callihan 48, Ricochet 71. No work improvements. But a brilliant match from those guys. I should have had Neville on the main card, but the main card is stacked. The main card's got some great wrestling on it. In a pre-show battle, had decent subpar wrestling, a little heat. Joseph Connors and Eli Drake defeated EC3 and Juice Robinson 8:26 when Connors defeated Juice Robinson by pinfall with it all she wrote. Even Carter was carried the match to his room performance of 55C minus. Eli Drake 45, Joseph Connors 48, Juice Robinson 45, Ethan Carter the third 65. Eli Drake improved performance. We have got a new announcer tonight, Bucky Vanish. He's only 400 quid and he's announcing his A-star. And his colour commentary is A-star. And he's only 300 quid, so he's on board. It'll probably go up when he starts working for us. But in a pre-show battle, had subpar wrestling, a non-existent crowd heat. Michael Algan defeated Yoshi Taitsu in 8:17 by pinfall the sit-out powerbomb. Algan 39, Taitsu 49, no work improvements, 49D+. Let's hope the main card a bit more. Oh, this did quite well, actually, 64C. In a pre-show battle, had decent wrestling, non-existent crowd heat. Toga Makabe defeated Toriano in 7:38 by pinfall the flying knee drop. Toriano 49, Toga Makabe 66. And we're only halfway through the No Surrender tour, but this is like the, what we're trying to do now is, there's a big announcement later on tonight, but we're trying to break into other countries in the world. So we broke into America with a huge show there, so we're now coming to Britain. And giving the British fans a front row look at what this company can do. And we open up tonight with an above a decent wrestling with Cheat Alligero defeating Johnny Wrestling in 10:29 by pinfall the Albutu. Johnny Wrestling 71, Alligero 55. No work improvements, but of course, Alligero is going to turn up and beat Johnny Wrestling because we're in UK. Even though he's Mexican, but he's a huge UK star. Everyone knows Alligero in the UK, I think. In about that decent wrestling with much heat, Suki Gunn, Davey Boy Smith Jr., Lance Archer and Zack Sabre Jr. defeated the Bullet Club, Bad Luck Fale, Tangarua and Tamatonga in 9:56 when Zack Sabre Jr. defeated Bad Luck Fale by pinfall the Roaring Elbow. Zack Sabre Jr.'s head and shoulders both announced. Bad Luck Fale was a weakness for the Korean performance, 67C+. Tamatonga 53, Tongarua 52, Bad Luck Fale 33, Zack Sabre Jr. 82, Lance Archer 57, Davey Boy 64. The Bullet Club are so peed off with this, but they have asked tomorrow night on No Surrender Tour to have a rematch. They have ordered a rematch. Bad Luck Fale and that have ordered a rematch tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, I don't know where this is going to be, but the rumours is it's going to be in England. It's going to be back in Japan, but maybe not. I might do it. I'm going to do it in Britain. I think it's going to go to Scotland tomorrow night. No, I put this on a Sunday without realising, which is what the problem is. It was meant to be on the Saturday night and it's on the Sunday because everything else was. But the Killer Elite Squad, we're using this as a big show and then we'll do like a little tour show here and then we'll go back to America, back to Japan. Zach's, oh God, I've broken it. Trust you to break everything. So yeah, let's try this again. The Killer Elite Squad with Zack Sabre Jr. And they're going to be called the Super High Shine. We'll be joined by Gorillas of Destiny and Bad Luck Fale tomorrow night on the tour, on the Monday night tour, which will be from Britain because we're in the UK at the moment. And that will happen live. So that will be one of the matches tomorrow night. It's the only match I've got planned at the moment, but I wanted to do a rematch because they're pissed off. I've got a very typical ending for me tonight on the show, but I wanted to advance the storyline. In about that decent match and decent match with the crowd, Kevin Steen defeated Cody at 11:30 by pinfall the Package Pile Driver. A 74B minus. Cody 85, Kevin Steen 74. Cody and Brandon Renders have pretty good chemistry. So does Kevin Steen and Cody. No work in progress, but a beautiful, beautiful little match. Got 35 minutes of this wrestling show to watch. In about that decent wrestling with a little heat, the Bullet Club, Matt and Nick Jackson and Kenny Omega defeated the Knight Dynasty, Ricky Knight Jr., Rory Knight and Zack Knight in 12:57 when Kenny Omega defeated Ricky Knight Jr. by pinfall a cross-legged Fisherman's Buster. Now that's quality in the colour commentary match boost. Zack Knight 44, Rory Knight 49, Ricky Knight Jr. 55, Omega 69, Nick Jackson 67 and Matt Jackson 65. These are the only guys at the moment who are not on a written contract, but I ain't releasing them either, like I did with the Briscoes. You know, they're sticking around. Well, this did well in the UK, didn't it? A 77B. In a battle had good wrestling and decent match of crowd, Austin Aries defeated Mighty Skull in 14:47 by pinfall the 450 splash. Austin Aries makes defense number 1 of his IWGP title. Mighty Skull 68, Austin Aries 74. No work improvements. Oh, by the way, announcement for the Falling Star series. I'm coming back. Oh yes, that's the announcement. I know that you'd seen it on Monday, but Monday night was nothing to what's going to happen in the next episode. Because, believe me, I'm pissed. In a battle of decent wrestling below heat, Kenta defeated Tomi Ishii in 15:06 by pinfall the Kenta combo into a bazooka knee kick. Tomi Ishii 58, Kenta 71, no work versus 69C+. In about that decent wrestling with much heat, Bullet Club, Adam Cole, Jeff Hardy, Braun Strowman defeated Los Inglabers, Della Jalpone, Sanada, Bushi, and King of Darkness, Evil. In 15:16 when Braun Strowman defeated Sanada by pinfall the Power Slam. Adam Cole, Jeff Hardy, and Braun make defense number 2 of the Never Openweight Tag Team titles. King of Darkness 56, Bushi 59, Sanada 50, Braun Strowman 72, Jeff Hardy 64, Adam Cole 46. Adam Cole improving in performance. Adam Cole is the weak link, but he's, you know, now we're going to meet Gado. Hello, Gado. As many people know, next year we're going to be making a big change, but one will be coming next month. You see, next month we're going to be active every month of the year. Yeah, a tour each month, but some of the older wrestlers will be given some months off for rest. So this year, New Japan Pro Wrestling didn't have a month off because they did shows in December, they did shows in July, they did shows all through the year. So I want to copy that. You know, I'm going to be a touring company, but I'm going to be turning the touring schedule off. If I can't do it because of the Young Bucks, then I will keep it as it is. But I'm going to try at the end of this month. Because at the moment we can't work in July, but I want to be able to do, the July shows, because that's when the Best of the Super Juniors happens and all that lot. Until I can start doing the July months, then the Best of Super Juniors isn't going to happen on the series. Because I don't want to be having to worry about that and the G1 Climax at the same time. Which is what some people do. But I'm not going to I will be still doing it as tours. It won't like suddenly get a 2-hour TV show competing with Monday Night Raw every week. It will be very similar to this, competing with Monday Night Raw and stuff. In about that decent wrestling but not cheat, John Cena defeated Hiroshi Tanahashi in 15:01 by pinfall with the Attitude Adjustment. John Cena 84. Hiroshi Tanahashi only 49. Jeez, he's not over in Britain, is he? No work improvements. I've had this before when you bring over Hiroshi Tanahashi and he flipping... Yeah, that's the biggest problem, they're not over in Britain. In about that decent wrestling below heat, Dynamite Drew defeated Suzuki Gun in 14:45 when Dragon Kid defeated Taishiri by pinfall the Ultra Hurricanrana. Dynamite Drew made defense number 1 of their IWGP Heavyweight titles. Tashiri 68, Taka Masuki 54, Dragon Kid 64, Flamenta 59. Flamenta and Rumble and Dragon Kid in performance. They make defense number 1 of the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag titles. Hence why I've got The Rock versus Chris Jericho on the card, and hence why I've got CM Punk versus Okada on the card, because they're more over in the UK. In a battle at subpar wrestling, a non-existent crowd heat, Naruki Do defeated Taguchi in 10:53 by pinfall the Muscle Bomb. Naruki Doku 51, Taguchi 43. He's improving in technical, hence why I said this show's not going to be as good as what we've been doing, because it's a UK show. And these guys ain't over in the UK. But the UK fans who are going to... Their popularity is going to grow each week because we've got our New Japan World, and it's on huge. It's set to be huge in the UK. So, a lot of UK fans watch the company on there. So it should work out. But in about that decent wrestling, a little heat, Bullet Club. Little Heat, Chaos, Beretta, Rocky Romero and Will Ospreay defeat Bullet Club, Kota Ibushi, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson in 8:23 when Will Ospreay defeated Kota Ibushi by pinfall at 6:30 splash. All I'm going to say is the Bullet Club have now got 20 members, including Kota Ibushi who's just joined. Carl Anderson 61, Luke Gallows 55, Kota Ibushi 76, Will Ospreay 67, Rocky Romero 59, Beretta 50. No whippers. I have done this for the reason I want the Bullet Club to be one of the bigger groups in the company. But but the UK takeover will gain 3 members next week, including Ophidian and Lost Ice Creams will be joining New Japan as well, because I think it'll be a bit fun for that. But in about that decent wrestling dynamic sheet, the British Invasion defeated Ten Kajiro in 15:24 and Stu Bennett defeated Satsuya Kojima by pinfall. The Wastelands. British Invasion make defense number 2 of their IWGP tag titles. 69C plus Satsuya Kojima 58. Hiroshi Tenzon 51, Nick Aldis 66, Stu Bennett 76. Bennett improving in technical. In terms of ring work, Stu Bennett was head and shoulders above everyone else. Who have we got next? I honestly, for the life of me, cannot remember the card I've booked. An 82B, what? In about a good wrestling and a decent match crowd, Minoru Suzuki, BXB Hawk, Randy Orton, Tyler Black defeated Hiroki Goto, Al Generico, Bryan Danielson, and Brock Lesnar. At 11:59 when BXB Hawk defeated Hiroki Goto by pinfall with an EVO. Brock Lesnar 85, Danielson 90, Al Generico 80, Hiroki Goto 60, Tyler Black 84, Randy Orton 85, BXB Hawk 58, and Minoru Suzuki 56. No working risk. So the people who carried the match were the people, Bryan Danielson, Al Generico, Tyler Black, Randy Orton, and Brock Lesnar, who are over in the UK. You know, put the guys from Japan in there, and hopefully it works. 77B, not bad at all, actually. In above, I had decent wrestling with sheet. AJ Styles defeated Yamayu in 15:27 by pinfall. The springboard 450 splash. He makes defense number 5 of his IWGP Intercontinental title. Yamayu 54, AJ 81. No work for us. You see, AJ's over in Britain. Yamayu isn't. This is the whole point of coming to the UK and doing a show, so that we can kind of show the British crowd that these Japanese guys are awesome, and New Japan is awesome, because it is. In about that decent wrestling with cheat, Shinsuke Nakamura, Tetsuya Naito, Siama, and The Miz defeat Kushida, Shugio Takagi, Samoa Joe, and Prince Devet in 14:50 when Siama defeats Shugio Takagi by pinfall the Crossfire. Prince Devet over with the UK crowd with an 87, Samoa Joe the same 79. Shugio Takagi not over 48, Kushida not over with 48. Miz got a 70, Siama 57, Tetsuya Naito is over the British crowd because he got a 75 and Shinsuke Nakamura an 80. And Kushida improving Rumble, so that's not too bad, a 78B. 75B minus for this hype for the Rock versus Chris Jericho bout, which is our semi-main. In an exceptional match, The Rock defeats Chris Jericho in 24:41 by pinfall with a Rock bottom. Chris Jericho 86, The Rock 98. A 95 A-star. Hallelujah. 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 Celebrate good times. Come on. This ain't the main event, so I've just fucked up. Yeah. Ugh. In above that, superb wrestling and little and great heat, Okada defeated CM Punk in 34 minutes 36 by pinfall the German suplex. Okada makes defense number 16 of the IWGP heavyweight title. Punk 95, Okada not over in the UK with 79, but he's improving in performance. We end tonight's show off. But ladies and gentlemen, we've hit a milestone. Tonight, we've hit a milestone. I think if we keep pushing the wrestlers as we are, get them over in all the countries, like Okada and all that lot, we could have some great wrestling moments in this company next year, and I think we're going to have it. But ladies and gentlemen, 83B plus, I think that is very well deserved. I think we'd have got a bit higher if we had that as the main event. But holy shit, boys, I know for a fact that WWE since taking over haven't done a match like that, so that is the match of the year so far. I'm going to be giving it to The Rock, CM Punk, and fucking Chris Jericho. Fucking hell, praised, and praised. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. I'll see if I can get the episode, this is episode 4, episode 5 out to you on the same day as this goes out. If not, Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again very soon with either New Japan Pro Wrestling, and if it's not New Japan, it'll be AAW or Action Wrestling. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye!